He has met his match all right, but it wasn't the Jolly Green Giant, it was the Mexican government. This, my friends, is the 7 luminaries. And yes, they look like the Big Dipper. In fact, every 1,040 years roughly, according to the Mayan calendar, they're vertical of each other. Now, what's that got to do with giant vegetables and the government? Well, I'm about to tell you. Because this man, Jose Carmen Garcia, was visited by a stranger when he was only 17 years old and was given the formula. So he was left land by his father and he was struggling. And this stranger shows up looking like a peasant and tells Garcia that he was held under those volcanoes in caves, and tall, fair-skinned humanoids were down there speaking unintelligible gibberish. But he saw symbols and he noticed that they were tending to extremely large vegetables. He memorized those symbols, gave them to Garcia, told Garcia to concentrate on those symbols, and when the time was right, he would know what to do. What? Sure enough, he was growing giant vegetables. You guys, that's the cab of a truck. So where is this method today, and why is it a secret? Well, I'm going to tell you who he gave it to after the government threatened him. Look at that. So this guy is Oscar Arredondo, and you can watch an interview with him on Alma Coronel's YouTube channel. So he was a friend of Garcia's and was the photographer. So from what I can gather, Garcia was just mostly minding his business selling these vegetables at a local farmer's market. However, this journalist from San Diego was there on vacation, comes across it and was like, this is crazy interest, and does a story on Garcia. Now, Garcia wanted the help of the government to teach people how to also do this method. Now, I don't know if the government just thought he was batshit crazy, because we're going to get to the method at the end of this, or if they wanted this suppressed so that people didn't have giant vegetables and, you know, agricultural, who knows? Because, I mean, let's face it, if farmers can grow giant vegetables that feed tons of people, certain people are going to go out of business. So they do 2 20-acre plots of land. They put Garcia on one with only his method of growing. Now, keep in mind, he didn't even use pesticides. And they put the agricultural farmers on the other 20 acres. So what happened? He completely outgrew them by a landslide. However, the government experts determined that his large produce was less nutritious than normal-sized produce, and the government decided not to pursue the matter. However, Oscar paints a different picture. He said that the governor flew in secretly to Garcia's land on his helicopter and threatened Garcia with an extreme sentence if he didn't keep his mouth shut. So what did Garcia do? He gave his method to the Rosicrucians. Now, this lady, Christy Knutson, was from San Diego, California, so I'm thinking that she knew the journalist. That's just my own speculation. Now, you can look up YouTube videos of Christy Knutson. She was the CEO for the English-speaking department of the Rosicrucian Order. Now, I got a violation the last time I spoke about these people, so fingers crossed. Why is that, TikTok? It's fucking weird. So I've been researching this method like crazy, and I cannot find anything. So why is it still a secret? Beyond the fact that you have to do a deep breathing technique with the seeds, and that they have to be planted during particular lunar cycles, sun cycles, and star cycles. So why isn't this method readily available to everyone? Why keep it a secret? It's not like he had some extreme advantage to the land he was on. Volcanoes are all over the world. And clearly, he was definitely growing larger vegetables than everyone else.